And they'll kick it off to get this season underway. You can feel the excitement here. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Notre Dame's offense has the football first here today. And they feature an experienced wide receiver who chose to come back for his senior season, Kirk, and add to what's been a really solid career so far.
Well, the best thing that this guy brings to this offense is knowledge of the scheme and the experience that he's been able to work with this quarterback. This defense better be ready because I think they're going to try to get him to football early and often.
And it's a bunch formation. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Bryant. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
And now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Pressure is coming. He's going to take off here. Picks up the first down and still going. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's a run. The running back's got it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Second down after that previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Bryant. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Big moment of the opening drive. They face third down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position.
Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
They mix it up with a run. Seventh play of the drive coming up. They look to throw it here on second down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. Looking for a receiver. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
He'll return it from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch 2 tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's McDaniel. The receiver grabs it. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork. A curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Finding space at the 20. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2.
Military stop.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. They've got him again. Defense making it very tough down here on the goal line.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
So no gain on second down. Now it's third and goal from the 2. They'll try to run this one in. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, Chris, they come up short of the goal line here, but they've got to still consider going for it. You could try to punch it in from the 2, or I'm sure they got a couple good handful of 2-point conversion plays that they could use for this kind of situation. Let's see what they can dial up.
Base 27 jump.
And they're trying to punch it in here. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Caught over the middle. It's Bryant. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. 2nd and inches opens up the playbook. Will they take a shot here from their own territory? It's a bootleg looking to throw. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and when you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives him. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
A deep shot to the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. As the first down is still going. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to throw. It's McDaniel. Oh, he makes the catch. Brought down after 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. First and goal for the offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Gain of 1. Brings up second and goal.
Second down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll get him down that time.
Chris, I really like this call. I know it doesn't work out, but just trying to catch the defense napping, trying to get the ball to the edge as quickly as you can, doesn't work out, brings up a big third and goal.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. In the clear at the 25. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Ball handed off, and the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the run here. Lets it go. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Punt team ready to boot it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Send the back in motion. It's a toss to the left side. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Dropping back, it's McDaniel. Looking deep to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries to get it to the running back. The sure hands. It's Worthy. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call specifically for these situations.
They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made, but it's enough for the 1st down. A well-executed option play.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage.
Brings up 2nd down.
We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking downfield, it's McDaniel. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Nice grab. It's Johnson. Tackle at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll run it from the gun. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught by the receiver. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, the defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That catch is hauled in. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Caught in the flat by the running back. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Well, they try to sneak the running back out of the backfield. Quarterback looking downfield, no one open, so he just tries to get it to the back and hope he could get to yards after the catch for the first down, but the defense corrals him short of the marker.
So they pass on the chip shot field goal. They're going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 5. To the air, it's McDaniel. Looking to the end zone.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Short connection to the tight end here. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Bryant. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is brought down. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Trying to build on this lead before halftime. They got off to a slow start, but they've gotten it going here in the 2nd quarter. To throw, it's McDaniel. Makes a quick catch. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Dumps it down to the back. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He lets it rip. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego.
Set to kick it off.
Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. First play of the second half will keep him on the ground. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up for this offense. He'll hand it off. First down and more. He's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
They bring him down to the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning it.
And is intercepted. They went out of bounds, but a crucial... Reception here in a tight game.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Has the first down and more. He's in the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for 6. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Trying to find some room. It's a bunt. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish. And they get set now to try the PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's McDaniel. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks right, lets it fly. Pass ball is incomplete. There's a flag down. Did the receiver push off to get separation?
Pass interference. Offense.
You've got pass. But this time it's on the offense. A penalty backs him up. 1st and very long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught inside the 30 and still going.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. And here's the return. Finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now here's the toss play. First down, looking for more now. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
But really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's first and goal for the offense.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. Trying to find room. It's Worthy. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets a start. Drive. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Running with purpose. Second down after that run on the previous play. it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Lets it go quickly. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Receivers are bunched together. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to pass. It's McDaniel. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Ah, here he goes. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. Important third down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here's the toss play now, running left. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Moore. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's a bunt. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
And that's a first down for the offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it in the open. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Catch made by the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
He hands it off from the gun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. We're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And out comes the field goal unit. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense ready to start this drive. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Grinding away with a running game.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
Split backfield here. Throw to the running back in the flat. Powering through the defender. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. but instead they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He finds some space. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Looking to pass. It's McDaniel. Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a crucial 1st down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.